Hello, it's Moobit here from GamerNerds.co.uk and Moobit Media, here with another toy review, and this time I've been putting this off for a while, but finally got around to it. It's the marriage of two of the best things in the world for a child of the late 70s, early 80s, that being Lego and Transformers having a baby. Oh yes, it's the time for this. It is, of course, the Kre-O, not Lego, it's Kre-O. But for all intents and purposes, it's Lego Transformers Optimus Prime, the 90-piece set. This is the miniature Kre-O set, if you will. And it's a thing of beauty, as you can see. Lovely little Optimus Prime figure on there, poseable as well, we like that. And his truck mode right there. Very important. We'll go to macro so you can see the box. Here we go, and it is way there we go. Does not convert. Yes, unfortunately they haven't found a way to do like a lot of YouTubers out there who have made actual Lego Transformers that actually transform. This you have to either build the truck or the robot, then disassemble it and reassemble it as the other thing. A shame, but still, you know, it's okay. It's all right. Oxford, copyright Oxford 2001, Hasbro, Oxford Toys, Hasbro, Lion Mark, blah blah blah. You get all that in the UK. I don't know about the US. On here, that is a Kre-O block made distinctive by the fact they've got one hollow stub, and that's about it. Showing actual size, 90 pieces. Go round to the back, and we've got a lovely shot of him in his truck mode. Optimus Prime in his little hero pose as his robot, and down here in the other miniature set we have got Bumblebee and Jazz, which I have both of. Jazz will be next, and then I've got a small and a giant Bumblebee as well. I don't like Bumblebee as a character, you know I don't, but the giant toy was like 75% off, so got to be done. So that is the box. Let's get it open. In fact, I've already done it. What am I saying? Let's get this open. You got a little tab on the top. You open it up, and in the box itself, I got sellotape on the side. Brain fart, excuse me. There we go. So much tape I didn't see it. We open it up, and we got a lovely picture of. Whoops. We've got the instruction manual there, which, for, you know, if you only know anything about Lego, you're going to be able to work it out, but some people don't for some reason. I mean, I grew up with this stuff, so, you know, it is a joy of mine for Lego. I might even go into some Lego reviews. I've got some, if you want to call it G1 Lego sets. Train sets, my favourite. I might actually review those, but as you can see, a lovely glossy little book. That's a truck mode, and it just takes you through step by step. Shows you the pieces you need. So even above some other things like Mega Blocks, Lego, all the rest, these instructions are very clear, very concise, so you're not going to have any problems with those. So that's the instruction booklet. You've got the usual warning labels on there. You have got a sticker sheet for all those G1 toy fanboys. Stickers are cool, so you got that. And here's the Lego stuff, or Kre-O should I say, instead. You get two baggies, all different parts. Have a listen to this. That's plastic gold right there, ladies and gentlemen. So you got one there, and then this is the one with the more specialised parts in. You'll probably make out, you can see what's going to be joints, and even, if I can get this in focus, Optimus Prime's head. Right, I think it's time. In fact, I'll show you this compared to a Lego brick, just to give you an idea. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go fetch some for you. This is the Kre-O blocks, as you can see. And they're basically the same as Lego, just with a little, each brick, to make them distinctive, have a little hollow point in there. Can you see that? And here's a little Lego man here. And you can see, obviously, the Lego, it's got Lego written on it. In fact, Lego car that my wife built the other day, I'll take this apart. Sorry cow. What you can see here, he says using the teeth. No difference to them really. Same width, the same thick, basically the same plastic, except they're not officially Lego. So that's that. We've got a Mega Bloks block here with the red skull on it, and as you can see again, the Mega Bloks is actually slightly lesser plastic to me than the other two, but there's your Kre-O, there's your Mega Blok, and there's your Lego. So not lots and lots in it. Should have picked a different brick to white because it's reflecting the light, but you get the idea. They're basically the same kind of a setup. You know, they click together nicely. They're great. So yeah, let's start rambling. Let's get this thing built. I have got two sets of this Optimus Prime, so I'm going to be able to show you in robot mode and vehicle mode at exactly the same time, so that'd be good. But do remember that obviously it doesn't convert, but we'll deal with that later. Here's some editing trickery, and I'll see you on the other side. And here they are. Hopefully enjoyed that little build there. I mean, even though these are just miniature versions of the toys, I mean, these are 50 shades of awesome sauce. I mean, look at them. Brilliant. We'll start with the truck mode, I guess. Here it is. We'll give you a quick tour of that, nice and up close. So, as you can see, he's got a lovely... Oh, the light's playing up today. There we go. Optimus Prime. So he's got an Optimus Prime number plate, as it were. Light stickers. He's got light stickers up here. You turn him round. Obviously, being a Lego Kre-O set, should I say, is symmetrical on both sides. There's a sticker for the Autobot logo. Going around the back. Rolls really, really well. I mean, you know, you can have a good, really, really good roller. And the beauty of it is as well, I mean, it's Lego, it's Kre-O, so you can build it up as you want. If you've got your own little bricks, you can add bits to it, take bits away. The thing I love about this is, especially because it's a construction set, they could have just given us, and the fact that, you know, it's it doesn't convert itself. You have to take it apart to make that. They could have just given us a very accurate kind of a truck, you know, a dump truck, and nice and neat, and as you do with any other kind of Lego or construction type sets. But they haven't gone for that. They've purposely used the bricks available for the robot for this and actually made it look like, rather than a truck, like a transformer disguising himself as a truck. You know, like a G1 one almost, because, you know, obviously if this was a real transformer, there's his legs. You know, he's got his I've disconnected it there because the ball joints are very stiff, but you know, that's his legs. You know, these bits here, these bits are his arms, you know, the grey bits here. You know, his hands are obviously hidden away inside this bit somewhere. You know, his head's hidden away. You know, his head's hidden away inside the cockpit there. I like that. I really do. I've seen a couple of people complaints saying, "No, it doesn't look too much like a truck," but that's the point. It looks like a slightly off truck. I really do like the way this thing looks. I really, really do. I don't know why. I'm blown away by it. Obviously, the larger version is a bigger cab, and then you've got a separate piece that is the trailer, like in G1, which converts into the battle station again, like a bit like it does in G1, and also you can make it like almost like a garage kind of a thing. But you know, I like that. I like that a lot. Moving on, we'll get on to Prime himself. Oh, in fact, I should show you. They are very conservative. These are the only pieces left once you've made it into truck mode. You've got two bendy pieces, which are for the elbows in robot mode, and you've got Prime's head, which I'll show you. There we are. It's on a ball joint. You know, up, down, left, right, kneeling, spinning, all the rest. So there's only three bits. Head, 4 if you count the base for the head, but head and 2 of the bendy pieces that you get in lots of other construction sets. Okay, that's all that's left over, and you could even find a way to incorporate these bits if you wanted to, because it's a construction shit. I'm just showing you the official way of doing this. You know, like these bits, they can go flat, or the official picture has them pointing backwards like that. This can be angled like a dump truck. You can add bits to it, take bits away, put extra bits on the engine, whatever you want to do. Brilliant. As opposed to Optimus himself, the robot has only got that piece left by the time you build the robot, which before I go too much detail into the robot itself, I actually like displaying with him holding it like, whoops, we'll take it away from macro, that might help, like that, because it just looks like he's holding a pool cue getting ready to take some Decepticons out or something, you know. Oh, anyway, we'll get rid of that, put that to one side, and here is the man Prime, the man himself. Lots of lovely detail, and like I say, with the truck you can see, you almost imagine how it's converted. Look, there's the back bits. His arms are folded out from the bits sticking up at the back of the cab there, you know. He's got his wheels on the back. But there's his stickers from, that's his front stickers, his lights. But there you go, that's Prime himself. Lovely little shot there. And this thing is fully articulated, okay. So we'll show you, there's the head again, money shot, lovely painted blue eyes and everything. You can get some proper dynamic poses with him. We'll get the truck out of the way. And we'll switch back to standard, and like I say, you can get some brilliant poses with this thing. For articulation, his head is on a ball joint, as I said, up, down, left, right, all around. His arms are just like chicken arms, they just go out. His elbow is on the swivel joint that was left over from the truck mode, as you saw earlier on. But then this is where the fun begins. He's got ball jointed hips, so full range of motion. They're very stiff, so I'm not going to force them too much, so I need to loosen them up, but they go all the way up, all the way down, they go out as well. Unfortunately, we're going to be in a smaller figure, oops, you see, and this is the part because you start knocking things apart. He hasn't got any knees on this particular figure. The bigger figures do have knee joints as well though, and he's got a full ball jointed foot. So you can get some pretty wide poses out of him, some pretty dynamic poses. I'll put him to one for you now, just because obviously you don't want to see me putting him back apart. Give me a moment. There he is, lovely dynamic pose right there. Look, so he's pointing his hand down, you know, head to one side, holding his what I would imagine is a big metal bar or a scaffolding pole or something. You know, it's blocky stuff. You've got to use your imagination, you know. But he's there in his dynamic pose, ready for some action, you know. You're going home in an Energon ambulance, and so on. I can't do Optimus Prime's voice. Don't ask me to. I'll never do that again, I promise. But, you know, you can get some brilliant poses out of him, and he's going to look awesome on my desk at work. And I don't care what people are going to say, he's going to look awesome. So there you go. There is a review of the Kre-O Transformers 90-piece Optimus Prime set. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Do go and pick these guys up. Trust me, if they're in the UK, top tip, Asda, which is Walmart in the US, as we know, are selling these ridiculously cheap at the moment, as are Argos. So if you go down there, they're usually they're less than half price at the moment. So go and pick them up, because obviously they're clearing the shelves ready for Wave 2 that came out a couple of weeks ago, which includes a full-size 6-piece Devastator, each individual Constructicon robot combining into a big Devastator, which looks kind of a cross between the original G1 and the movie version. It does look awesome sauce. But for this review, that's it. I have been Moobit. You can find my channels on youtube.com/Moobit and /Moobit music for some music channels. The music channel's not really active that much at the moment, but I am working on it. Do subscribe. There's 5 things on there already, and then I'll be hopefully putting something up at least monthly, if not fortnightly. And I work for gamerdads.co.uk. Come and check us out for some friendly mature gaming nights, and their channels are /RetrocastUK and /GamerDadsUK, and my blog with most things that I do on it once I decide to update it is WordPress/Moobit Media. The address is on your screen now. Until then, I'll be back next time with a review of the Kre-O Jazz. In fact, before I go, I'll give you a quick size comparison with some actual Transformers. There he is with Cyberverse Prime right there. And to give you an idea of a standard class Transformer, there he is next to Soundwave. So that's Prime Soundwave. So about the same height. Obviously this guy's leaning down a little bit. And to give you something of a more chunkier nature, we'll move him to the front. Whoops. Move him to the front. And there he is with Wheeljack. So he does actually scale in quite nicely with the Prime line now. I don't know how he would with any of the previous versions, because as we all know, Transformers fans, these things have been getting smaller with every generation. So, but he does scale in quite well. So maybe he can be mixed on your shelf with your other Transformers, or if not, just have a shelf with all these guys on it. But there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time with my Jazz review. And until next time, talk to you later.
I like to move it, move it, fit, fit, fit.